You're watching the Daily Dodge Pregame Show.
And a very pleasant good afternoon, everyone, from Fort Atkinson High School. Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam present Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver girls basketball. And today it's a Saturday matinee in the Badger Large Conference. The Golden Beavers are on the road to take on the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. Hi again, everybody. I'm Mike Tronson with you inside the gymnasium. I'm joined on site by Aiden Voigt. He's our producer-engineer for the Daily Dodge TV video stream. And Jack Wilski is back at the 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Studios, engineering our radio simulcast. And this broadcast is brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Today's game is also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for Your Home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Welcome into our broadcast, everyone. Hope your weekend is off to a great start. Beaver Dam coming into this game today, 13-4 overall on the season, 8-1 in the Badger Large. They currently sit a half game behind first place Wanakee. The Warriors right now at 9-1. Beaver Dam has won 3 games in a row. Their most recent outing was this past Thursday, a couple of nights ago, when they went on the road to Brookfield Central and beat the Lancers in a non-conference game, 59-36. The game before that, this past Tuesday, was a grinder in conference against their rivals from Watertown, in which they won 43-37. They also have a win over DeForest in that little stretch here. So 3 in a row for the Golden Beavers and 4 out of their last 5. The only loss was to a very solid Wauwatosa East team on January 20th. This is the second meeting of the year for these two teams. They last played back on December 17th in Beaver Dam. Golden Beavers were victorious in that one by the score of 69-26. Fort Atkinson, they have lost 3 out of their last 4. They are currently 7-11 overall, and they sit at 1-8 in the Badger Conference. They're a very young team. This Fort team, led by head coach Mark Gavigan, very young. In fact, there's 2 freshmen in the starting lineup, and there's only a couple of seniors on this entire roster. They've fared fairly well outside of conference. They've won a bunch of non-conference games, but they have struggled in conference. And right now, you know, with the youth on this team, they're going through some growing pains. But I was talking with head coach Mark Gavigan, and he said that he says they're a good group to coach. They certainly work hard and put in the effort and practice. And he says it's that's all you can ask for, really, as a coach. And he said that they are a fun group to coach, and he's excited about, what this team can do, over the next few years, especially because next year Fort Atkinson will flip-flop into the Badger Small Conference, and Baraboo will come over from the small to join the large. So probably going to help Fort Atkinson a little bit, and considering the fact that they're going to be playing schools of similar size. Right now, most of the schools they play are much larger than they are. But Beaver Dam, currently number 5 in Division II in the WisSports.net coaches poll. And Beaver Dam has a very huge matchup, non-conference game at Laconia this coming Monday night. So they got to be careful here. This is your classic trap game because, it would be tempting to look past the Fort Atkinson team that, is struggling in conference. But Coach T.J. Julka told me, he says, nope, we cannot do that. He says, we're too young to be able to ever do that, to look past today. He says we need to worry about Saturday, and then we'll worry about Monday on Monday. In fact, you'll hear that in the interview coming up in just a moment. But, this is a team that, any team, Beaver Dam has got to be ready each and every given night. We talk about all the time with the boys basketball team and in how tough their games are in the Badger Large Conference, and you got to bring it every night. Well, same goes on the girls' side. You have to bring it every single day. You cannot phone it in. So that's our matchup today. Right now, we're going to step aside for a quick timeout. When we come back, you'll hear comments from TJ Julka, head coach of the Golden Beavers. We're back in 2 minutes. Back in 2 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your Auto Owners Insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you. Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
And we continue our pregame programming. We're back inside Fort Atkinson High School. Mike Tronson standing by with TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, it's great to see you. We'll talk about Fort Atkinson in just a second, but your team coming off a win the other night on the road, non-conference game at Brookfield Central, and a double-digit victory. Talk about that one. I wasn't there to see it, but always nice to get another one in the bag, especially a non-conference game like that.
Yeah, well, first, good afternoon. And that was a really good defensive effort. That team, they're scoring in the 40s and 50s. We held them below that. We were really good in both halves. I think we held them to 18 points both halves. That was our defensive intensity was excellent. We were, we from the opening tip, we were all over them. And we made life really difficult on them. And then the other part of it was, we made a lot of shots, especially early in the game. I think in the first half we made 7 threes. Really big when you're playing against it. They were playing a zone. Playing against a zone, you make a bunch of outside shots. That really helps loosen everybody up, and make everyone feel pretty good about things.
You have won 3 in a row, and the game prior to the win at Brookfield Central was a grinder against your rivals from Watertown. And you mentioned to me off the air that you struggled a little bit there in that one. Didn't play maybe as well as you thought you should have. So to bounce back and to really clamp down at Brookfield Central, the girls kind of dug down deep to put that one prior out of their mouth, didn't they?
Yeah, first half of that game we were not great defensively. We were not we were not intense enough. We talked about it at halftime. Came out in second half. We're much better, which is great. And then, but to get a grinder win was important. This team is good, but you got to make sure you come and bring it every game because anybody can beat you. So it was a really good, hopefully a really great learning experience. That's something that we won't have to talk about again this season. About making sure we bring it everything we've got all the time. Again, it wasn't really an effort thing. It was more of just an intensity thing. We were trying hard. We just weren't, I don't think, on the defensive side intense enough on Tuesday. But this was, again, a great job on a bounce back on Thursday against a really good team, tough environment to go down into Milwaukee again. And they play in a tough conference, so they're a battle-tested team. And then, hopefully we carried over to today.
Well, there's always going to be some ebbs and flows, some ups and downs in a long season. But overall, you've got to like where you're sitting right now, don't you?
Oh, certainly. Definitely, again, the first goal is to try to win the conference championship. And, again, we still hold our own destiny, which is what you want going to the last few games of the season for conference. The chips will fall. We may make it, we may not. That way, but even if we don't, definitely we have there's a path for us in the playoffs that could work out for us. We'll have to play some good basketball down the stretch, but you're definitely excited about what we had with this team. We talked early in the season, we didn't know about the roles. With the exception of Natea, everybody's role had to expand and become different, and we found a bunch of things in this team and a bunch of people that have stepped up, which has been really cool.
Today is Fort Atkinson, second time around. Now, you beat them the first time. What do you have to do to make it 2 in a row?
Again, the defensive intensity needs to be there. And then I keep saying it every night, we control tempo. So if we control tempo, I'm going to feel really good about where we're at. I'm assuming at the end of this game. Again, but defensively, it starts for us, always starts on the defensive side. We want to create turnovers. We want to get some transition baskets. That all comes from that.
I was going to ask you, with that huge non-conference game coming up on Monday against Laconia, do you have to worry about this being that so-called trap game? I guess this goes back to what you were just talking about, that you've got to bring it every night. So I would, has that been talked about amongst you and the girls?
Not with the girls. As far as Monday, we are not worried about Monday. We're worried about Saturday today. But I do think that, in reality, I think that, Tuesday we might have been at the start of this thing. That might have been one of the things we were looking a little bit ahead. I'm really hoping that was a big wake-up call for us on you can't do that. We talked about that, and we didn't specifically talk about Monday, but we talked about you can't overlook any team in this conference or any conference. So definitely that is a thing that we talked about from a more general sense. The girls, we haven't really done a lot of work with them as far as Laconia goes. Coaching staff has. We're ready. We'll actually discuss it after the game tonight on the bus ride home, and when we get back to Beaver Dam, we will be doing some scouting and film work as a team. So that is going to happen today because we're off tomorrow. So in reality, we don't even get a date to really prep them on the court. So tomorrow, Monday is a Monday problem.
All right. Well, TJ, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck to you and the girls today. Thanks for your time.
Thanks again, Mike, and go Beavers.
All right, that's TJ Julka. He's the head coach of Beaver Dam. We'll step aside, and we're back for more right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Shop the pig!
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywiggley.com.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show.
Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski getting you set for Beaver Dam girls basketball. Badger large conference game today. Golden Beavers on the road battling the Fort Atkinson Blackhawks. Beaver Dam 13-4 overall, 8-1 in the conference. Fort Atkinson 7-11 on the season, and sitting at 1-8 in Badger conference play. We'll have the national anthem, the player introductions here in just a moment. Hey, be sure to, in fact, a big one coming up, as we mentioned earlier, on Monday night when the Beaver Dam girls travel to Rosendale to take on Laconia. That's going to be a monster matchup. Looking forward to that one on Daily Dodge TV. Right now we'll pause, but we'll keep it here for our national anthem. Star Spangled Banner here at Fort Atkinson. Let's give you the starting lineups. First for Beaver Dam, coached by TJ Julka. The guards are Shea Marie Ashley, a 5'6" junior, along with Emma Julka, a 5'7" junior, and Natea Donaldson, a 5'9" junior. Forwards include Lucy Gonzalez, a 5'9" sophomore, along with Abby Gutknecht, 6 feet tall and a junior. Again, for the Golden Beavers, Shea Marie Ashley, Emma Julka, Natea Donaldson, Lucy Gonzalez, and Abby Gutknecht. Starters for Fort Atkinson, coached by Mark Gavigan. The guards are Audrey Wargalet, 5'7" junior, along with Olivia Nickram, 5'6" freshman, and Hannah Baldry, a 5'5" junior. At a guard/forward, Lila Hintz, a 5'9" freshman. And rounding out the starters for the Blackhawks is Claire Kukin, a senior at 5'8". So again, those starters for the Blackhawks include Audrey Wargalet, Olivia Nickram, Hannah Baldry, Lila Hintz, and Claire Kukin. In the first half of play, for those of you listening on radio that can't see it, Beaver Dam will go right to left, and that means that Fort Atkinson goes left to right across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV screen. Beaver Dam today in green jerseys and shorts with the yellow trim and the white numbers. Fort Atkinson in their home white jerseys and shorts, red numbers, and some red and black trim. Don't forget, you can email the booth during the broadcast, as always, sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com. You know the drill. Send me an email today. I'd be happy to give you a shout-out. You can send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, all that good stuff, and we will be happy to give you a mention during our broadcast today. Sports@dailydodge.com. Email box will be open all day long. So we are just about ready to get this game going. Now, one thing I'm going to mention here, we have the possibility of seeing a major milestone today. Beaver Dam's Natea Donaldson needs 20 points to hit 1,000 for her career. So we're going to keep an eye on that today. She averages about 19 a game. So it's conceivable that she could hit that milestone today, and we'll be ready for it if it happens. All right, it's going to be Abby Gutknecht to jump it at center for Beaver Dam, and Lila Hintz does the honors for Fort Atkinson. Ball's up in the air. Tap's going to be controlled by Fort, and this game is underway on a Saturday afternoon. Glad you're with us. This is Hannah Baldry leaving it off for Claire Kukin. Fires it left side. And now coming around here is Baldry up to the top of the key for Kukin. Kukin looking to the baseline. There's a nice cut. Bobbled it momentarily. Nickram, though, gives it to a teammate in the corner on the left side. And now a traveling violation on Fort Atkinson. And so Beaver Dam will get it. First offensive possession. 25 seconds into the contest. No score as of yet on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Shea Marie Ashley into the front court. And Beaver Dam goes to work offensively. Nice bounce pass into the right block, and there's Natea Donaldson for 2. So Donaldson gets the Golden Beavers on the board. They lead 2-0. We're 45 seconds into the contest. And this is Kukin driving left side high off the glass. She missed the shot, and the rebound pulled down by Gonzalez. She'll let traffic go by and bring it across the midcourt stripe. Feeds Ashley near the center circle. Shea Marie Ashley. Bounce pass to the left wing side for Donaldson. Back to Julka, around the horn for Ashley in 3-point line. Finds Donaldson inside the free throw line, and she buries the jumper from just inside the free throw line. She's got 4 already. Again, now 16 away from 1,000 in her career. We're going to keep the watch on that all game long. There's a drive on the right side. Claire Kukin off the glass and in. Gets the Blackhawks on the board. 4-2. Beaver Dam leads on the one call. That's all scoreboard. A minute 35 into the contest. Donaldson to Ashley, left side for Julka. And she traveled as she took off. So that turnover will give it to the Blackhawks, as they will have a chance now to tie the game or take the lead with a 3-point play on this possession. This is Hintz, Lila Hintz. Her dad, of course, is the Fort Atkinson boys basketball head coach, Mike Hintz. Turnover. Here come the Golden Beavers 2-on-1. Donaldson takes the pass from Gonzalez and scores again. So she's got all 6 points for the Golden Beavers. Now 14 away from the 1,000 mark. And there's a pass intercepted. Julka picks it off. And off the turnover, throws it ahead for Ashley on the left side. Ashley into the lane. Ashley floats one up, missed it short, and that rebound for Lila Hintz. Long outlet pass given to Nickram. Nickram had it knocked away by Ashley, and Ashley was going out of bounds. She tried to save it to Donaldson, and we're going the other way. There was a foul, actually, on the Blackhawks. Nickram picked it up. And that's her first of the game, first team foul. So Beaver Dam ahead now with 2.5 minutes gone here in the opening stanza. Shea Marie Ashley to the corner. Gonzalez tries the right corner three. It's off the rim. No. Offensive board. Put back. Goot connect. Missed it off the rim. Another offensive board. Donaldson high off the glass. Scores again. Natea Donaldson has all 8 points, and it's 8-2 Beaver Dam, and now the Blackhawks have just turned it over. Now down to 12 points away from 1,000. Do you think she knows? Yeah, she knows that she's that close. And I'm guessing, too, that her teammates are going to do everything that they can to get her the ball. Because they know, too. And they want to see it happen. Here's Ashley to the left wing side. Three for Julka. In and out, no good. Rebound's going to be pulled down there by Kukin. Claire Kukin ahead now to Hintz. Hintz across the timeline for Audrey Wargalet. Wargalet being guarded by Donaldson. Pass into the post. Here's a turnaround shot off the glass. What a shot by Nickram, the freshman. Oh, my goodness. That's a tough move. And she got it to go. Her first two, it's 8-4. Beaver Dam in front on the one call. That's all scoreboard. We're now 3.5 minutes in. Here's a Donaldson baseline move. She's double team to the free throw line. Shot is up. Julka high off the back rim. No. Rebound knocked around and finally grabbed out of there by Wargalet. Here come the Blackhawks. Backdoor pass right side, and Ashley is called for a foul on Nickram, who was on the right side trying to go up for a layup, and she's going to go to the free throw line instead. The four in favor of the Golden Beavers. And Nickram's pass deflected, and then that was Kinley Wargalet, who had just checked in, trying to save it, but threw it to a Beaver Dam player. Now Ashley at the other end tried to bank home a three, couldn't get it to go. Julka got the offensive board. Her shot is off the back iron, no good. And this rebound for Claire Kukin, and now she's being hassled. And actually, Coach Mark Gavigan got a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by our good friends at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
The gang's all here. Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
Thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
All right, back to live action. 4.5 minutes into the game. Fort Atkinson ball off the timeout. But right now, Beaver Dam ahead 11-4 on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Olivia Nickram, little lob pass, kicked out between the rings. With it here is Baldry. Hannah Baldry back the other way on a bounce pass to Kukin. Kukin into the block. Back up to Baldry. She tries to float one up off the backboard. No good, and the rebound for Ashley. Throws it to the left corner. Gonzalez there, driving up top again. Now spins away from a defender into the lane, kicks it out right side. Donaldson sidearms it over to Julka. She'll try a three. Top of the key. Emma Julka buries the trifecta. And it's now 14-4. Beaver Dam's opened up a 10-point lead with 12:46 and counting. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Turnover on the part of Fort Atkinson. Subs coming in now. In for Beaver Dam, Jalen Dronick, 5'8" senior, along with her sister Jolie Dronick, 5'7" sophomore. Looks like Layla Cole checked in for Fort Atkinson, 5'5" sophomore. I was looking at this Fort Atkinson roster. They've got a Layla and a Lila, and they have a Kylie and a Kayla. I guess those were popular names about 15, 16 years ago when all these athletes were being born. Beaver Dam just turned it over. Lila, Layla, Kylie, Kayla. And right now the Blackhawks will inbound, and this is Claire Kukin into Baldry. Approaching the 12-minute mark and counting of the first half. 14-4. Beaver Dam won the first meeting of the season between these two. There's a shot off the glass, no good for Cole. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. Ashley driving ahead. Little hesitation move now into the lane. Sends it over to Donaldson. She'll try the left elbow three. Bullseye for Natea Donaldson. She's up to 11 points. She's 9 away from 1,000 career points. (17-4) now. Beaver Dam in front. Baldry above the free throw line. Jumper in and out. Offensive board putback. That won't go for Cole, but a rebound was deflected all the way out towards the timeline and saved by the Blackhawks. And now there's a baseline drive by Nickram, and she lost it underneath the basket. Pass ahead from Ashley. Donaldson bobbled it. Now maintains the dribble and got a shot off. And she got her own rebound and kicks it up to Julka. What a hustle. Here is Ashley down the lane. That one is up off the rim, no. And trying to get the rebound and rip it away from Kukin, and they call a jump ball. And the arrow says it belongs to the Golden Beavers. So Ashley will inbound on the baseline over to our left. And the officials discussing something here. I'm not sure what the discussion is. And here is Ashley. And now a pass into the left block. Dronick kicks it out to Ashley on the right side. Rainbow three is off the rim, no good. And a rebound, what do we got? Jump ball as was grabbed in part by Kinley Wargalet. She was tied up, and the jump ball says it's Fort Atkinson basketball. Got a message here, Aiden, that says our feed is a little choppy today. I don't know if if that was the radio feed or the video or both. Everything seems to be in working order now, so if there is a difficulty, folks, we apologize. Sometimes we get little technical glitches like that. This ball knocked into the bleachers. Okay, I'm told the radio is clear. It says audio on YouTube. Okay, well, maybe it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. That's thanks to Ryan Gerber, Beaver Dam High School Athletic Director, for chiming in and letting us know what's going on. So it could be a YouTube thing maybe. But anyways, we're going to press on here. Here is Jolie Dronick for three. That's off the rim, no good. And an offensive board, Ashley. Speaking of Ryan Gerber, I thought you'd be here, Ryan. That's all right. You're a busy guy. You need to rest once in a while, right? Bounce pass. Dronick kicks it out. Julka for three on the right wing. It's off the rim, no good. And defensive rebound that time for Kinley Wargalet. .10:04 to go first half. 17-4. Beaver Dam leads Fort Atkinson on the Gruber Law Office scoreboard. There's a turnover. Back the other way comes Ashley. 1-on-2. Right baseline. Sends it up top for Julka, and she overshot Julka. It goes out of bounds, and the Blackhawks are going to get it back. Okay, well, we're not getting any other complaints, so hopefully that whatever the situation was rectifies itself. Anyways, Blackhawks with possession, but right now they trail by double digits. Pass to the right side. Baldry, a little quick touch pass to Kinley Wargalet on the right elbow. She's guarded there by Gutconnect. And now a free throw line jumper. It's well short. Offensive board. Putback is no good for Claire Kuchen, and the rebound for the Golden Beavers as they throw it ahead. Pass was intended for Donaldson, but it was knocked out of bounds, and actually it's going to go back to Fort Atkinson. Breland Dassler, 6-foot sophomore, has checked in for head coach TJ Julka. Wanted to mention that, as she entered the game just a moment ago. And this is Audrey Wargalet. Pass cross court, intercepted by Julka. She's off to the races. Emma Julka, underhanded shot. No, but she got fouled as Baldry was trying to chase her down and deny the layup. And Emma Julka will go to the free throw line. 9:02 to go in the first half. Emma Julka, 10 points a game this season, 61.9% at the free throw line, and the first of two is no good. Again, if you want to send an email, we'd love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. If you're tuned in today, let us know about it. sports@dailydodge.com. And the second free throw is good, so Julka gets 1 of 2 on that trip. 4 points in the game for her. And with just under 9 minutes left in the half, it's now 18-4 in favor of Beaver Dam. And bobbling that pass was Lila Hintz, and then she got stripped. Gonzalez throws it ahead. Julka in transition. Stops, pops a free throw line jumper off the rim. No. Gonzalez the offensive board and the putback. So Lucy Gonzalez up to 5 points. 20-4. The lead is up to 16 now. As Beaver Dam in control with 8.5 minutes to go until intermission. Here's Baldry up and under. High off the glass. What a move by Baldry. Oh, my goodness. That was a nifty move. She scores 20-6. Donaldson over to Julka, top of the key. Backs up a little bit. Here's a shot for Donaldson, in and out, no good. Gonzalez, the offensive board, missed the putback, and the rebound is grabbed by Audrey Wargalet. Double teamed is Layla Cole, and lost it. Donaldson starts ahead. Donaldson going to take it in, and she ran into an offensive foul on Donaldson. They're going to call an offensive foul on Natea for running over Claire Kuchen, who had established position. 7:51 left until halftime. Beaver Dam's up 20-6, and Fort Atkinson will get the basketball. Shea Marie Ashley now returning to the floor as Emma Julka will get a rest and heads to the bench. I was talking with the head coach Mark Gavigan before the game. He said his team is fairly healthy now, but it wasn't too long ago, a week or two ago, there was a lot of sickness going through the locker room, and I think a lot of teams over the last few weeks can say that. It's been, oh, there's a steal. Here is Gonzalez in transition. Left side, shoots off the glass and scores. She just took it coast to coast off the steal. 22-6 Beaver Dam. Yeah, a lot of teams. The Fort Atkinson boys, I know, had been battling illness when they came to Beaver Dam on Thursday night and played the Golden Beaver boys, as we have subs coming in on both sides. It's that time of year, and a lot of people have been battling bugs. I was sick myself for a good chunk of November into December, coughing and sneezing and all that good stuff. So I know, I've been there myself. Hope everybody's staying healthy. Good connect inside the free throw line, up to Donaldson, over to Ashley, left side. She's going to go baseline. Double team down there. Drives out of trouble. Back to Natea. Natea bobbled the pass, and it is Cole that grabbed it. And then on her knees, Donaldson tipped it, but the problem was tipped it right to a Fort Atkinson player. So after all that, Blackhawks have it. 6:47 to go in the half. 22-6. Beaver Dam with the lead. Fort Atkinson with possession. Again, Natea Donaldson 9 points away from 1,000 career. She has 11 thus far. And a jumper is up, and it's in. That's a 2-point basket for Olivia Nickram, just inside the bubble. She's got 4 now, and it's 22-8. A 2-3 zone defense here, it looks like, for Fort Atkinson. Bounce pass, that is Jolie Dronick out to Gutkanek. Deep three, it's off the back rim. No, Donaldson the offensive board. Puts it back up and in. Donaldson scores again. She's up to 13. And now 7 away from 1,000 career points. When she hits the milestone, if it happens, Beaver Dam has already told me they're going to call a timeout. Celebrate, they'll take a picture. 3 ball, that's rounding out no good for Kukin. And now here is Ashley. Over to Jolie Dronick. Dronick being hassled, kind of drawing a double team there. And now Ashley has it near the timeline. Drives inside the free throw line, kicks it out. There's Jolie Dronick for 3. It's off the back rim, no. And on the rebound, I think we got a foul here on Dassler. Yep, going to go on Dassler. Let's see. Kinley Wargalet checks back in for the Blackhawks. Brooklyn Carroll, a 5'6" sophomore, has checked in for head coach T.J. Julka in Beaver Dam. Ashley came back out. Gonzalez, we have a timeout. Timeout on the floor, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, located in downtown Beaver Dam. We're back in 1 minute. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
The winter weather can play havoc on your hands and hair. Fear not, the folks at Wonder Nails and Spa has just a ticket for you. Call 887-4374 and let them pamper you. Let them chase away those winter blues. Let's talk hair. Long, beautiful hair, shining, whoa, I digress. The team of cost cutters will put a shimmer and shine to your mood, and their retail products are the best in the business. Call 885-0437 today. That's why you hear everyone say, I shop Park Village Shopping Center, and you should too.
I was talking to Aiden Voigt during the timeout, and we think we found out what was causing the glitch earlier on the audio on the YouTube site, and that was one of our cords was loose. And, the Ethernet cable was a little bit loose, and we've got that reconnected now. So here's a turnover. Beaver Dam Hustling. They got numbers. 3-on-2. Here is Carroll. Left side, Dronick to the left corner. Gonzalez tries the three. Off the mark. It's a little bit short. Rebound pulled down by Kukin. 5 minutes to go, first half. And Kukin is double teamed in the backcourt, and actually they're going to call a foul on the Golden Beavers. And it's on Shea Marie Ashley. Her second, team's fourth. We've only had 6 fouls combined in this first half as Natea Donaldson comes off the bench and after a brief rest, and Ashley will head to the bench. Donaldson needs 7 to hit 1,000 career points. Pass to a cutting Kinley Wargolet. Couldn't corral it, and now back the other way comes Julka to the left corner for Gonzalez. She looks into the block. That pass to Julka. Tried to go back door, or weak side, I should say, to Jolie Dronick, and the pass goes out of bounds. Failed to connect. Speaking of Aiden Voigt, shout out to Aiden and the Beaver Dam High School boys bowlers. As tomorrow they're going to be right back here in Fort Atkinson with a huge match and a trip to the state bowling tournament on the line. Aiden, good luck to you. Good luck to your teammates. I wish you all the best tomorrow as you bowl for a chance at state. And the team's trading turnovers here at the half-court line. And another turnover as Julka just intercepted a pass intended for Nickram. Emma Julka to the left side. Donaldson, baseline drive. One hands it up. It's off the rim. No good. I thought it was going to go. And it was Lila Hintz that pulled down the rebound. Everything but the finish there. 4 minutes and change left to go in the half. Nickram, 3-ball off the back rim. No, Julka one hands the rebound. And Emma Julka driving ahead. Julka flips it to Gonzalez. Back to Julka up top of the key. There's Carroll. Round the horn. Jolie Dronick over to Donaldson. Natea Donaldson backing up a little bit high on the right. Now feeds Julka along the sideline. And there is a foul. This is going to go on Lila Hintz, 5'9" freshman, one of the 2 freshmen in the starting lineup. There are 5 freshmen in total on this roster, this Fort Atkinson roster. And there are just 2 seniors. So, again, we talked about it in the pregame. Very young team here. Inbounds pass tipped and stolen. 3-on-2 the other way. And a nice hesitation move by Kinley Wargolet, and then she goes in for the layup. She got the defender out of position, 24-10. Beaver Dam still leads by 14, 3:20 to go first half on the one call, that's all scoreboard. Donaldson will try a right side 3. Bullseye for Natea Donaldson. She's getting that much closer. She is now up to 16 points, 4 away from the milestone. And we still have 3 minutes left in the first half. Spin move. Nickram missed it off the window, and that rebound for Jolie Dronick. Julka. Bounce pass. Carroll digs it out. Now finds Julka again, left corner. She drives out of there. Directing traffic, cross court. Jolie Dronick out in three-point land. Pump fake. Now finds Julka in the lane. Bounce pass into the block. There's a shot up. It's no good for Abby Gutknecht. And this is Audrey Wargolet stopping for 3, and she missed it. Did not draw iron. It goes out of bounds. And back to the Golden Beavers with 2:27 left to play in the half. Mark Gavigan will send in some fresh bodies. Dronick also exiting for Beaver Dam. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski all with you today. Here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. And this is Brooklyn Carroll. Bounce pass to Gutknecht near the center circle. High in the left, that pass goes to Julka. Now Donaldson fires it right side. Abby Gutknecht. One hands it on a bounce pass back to Carroll. Over to Abby. Now Julka into the lane. That's Donaldson kicking it out for Brooklyn Carroll. Now Julka. She goes in, floats one off the glass, banks it home. Emma Julka. That's a tough shot. She made it look easy. 29-10. Golden Beavers in control. $1:45 left in the half on the one call, that's all scoreboard. And there is a ball knocked loose. Donaldson, and she ties up Lila Hintz, and they called a jump ball. Beaver Dam's going to get it. Nice quick hands there defensively by Donaldson to knock it loose and force a tie-up. All right, 90 seconds to go until the break. And Brooklyn Carroll, they called for a travel. Okay. Fort Atkinson will get it back once more. This is going to be Kukin to inbound. And right to Lila Hintz. Hintz picked up defensively by Gutconnect. Beaver Dam man-to-man D. There is a lob pass into the post. Shot is up, no good for Kukin. Offensive board, Baldry. The putback is good for Hannah Baldry. 29-12, BD leads. Clock running with 1 minute to go first half. Donaldson into the lane for Gutconnect. One dribble, sends it right side. Gonzalez back to Julka, top of the key for three. Yes! Emma Julka. That one is a trifecta. 32-12, Beaver Dam by 20 now. 44 seconds left in the half on the one call. That's all scoreboard. There's a baseline drive. Shot is up. Count it and one. That is Layla Cole with a nice aggressive baseline drive in for the layup and draws the foul. She's got a chance for a three-point play. That's going to be our Napleton 151 drive of the game, brought to you by our good friends at Napleton 151. Nice move by Layla Cole, who misses the free throw, and then as they were fighting for the rebound, it went out of bounds, and now they're pointing the other way, so it will be Beaver Dam basketball. It's now 32-14. Beaver Dam in front, half a minute to play until the buzzer. This is Julka directing traffic, right side pass, Jalen Dronick. No, she got it. She got stripped. 16 seconds left. Back the other way, and Donaldson blocking a layup from behind as Hintz was going in. Here is a three ball by Gutconnect from the left side. It's no good. Offensive board. Jalen Dronick puts it back up and in, and that should pretty much do it. As the horn sounds, the first half has come to an end here inside Fort Atkinson High School, and at the break, Beaver Dam in control on the one call. That's all scoreboard. It's the Golden Beavers 34 and the Blackhawks 14. Stay with us. Our halftime report comes up right after this. We'll take a 3-minute break. Back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
At Preferred Dental Partners, our core values are more than just something we put on our wall. They're something we live out. Core value number 2 is the wow experience. This means that from the moment you walk in the door until the time you leave, we want to provide an experience for our patients that is unlike anything you've had before. There are lots of choices of dentists, and we never want anyone to feel they have to be here. We want them to choose to be here because they feel heard, welcomed, and well cared for. If you want to see what the wow experience is about, call or text Preferred Dental Partners today.
Play garage music. Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They are expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
Halftime here inside Fort Atkinson High School, along with Jack Wilski and Aiden Voigt. Mike Tronson with you on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Glad you're with us for a Saturday matinee. At the break, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team in front of Fort Atkinson on the Gruber Law Office's scoreboard by the count of 34-14. Our game today brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental, and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Let's run down the first half scoring summary for you. As far as Beaver Dam is concerned, they were led by Natea Donaldson. She had 16 points, including a pair of three-point baskets. Donaldson with 16. She leads all scorers in the game. And if you were listening during the first half or tuned in on video, you know that she is now 4 points away from 1,000 in her career. Emma Julka, 9 points for Beaver Dam in that first half, including a couple of threes. Lucy Gonzalez had 7, including one from downtown. And Jalen Dronick had the other basket for Beaver Dam. She finished the half with 2. On the Fort Atkinson side, Olivia Nickram and Hannah Baldry, 4 points each for the Blackhawks. Layla Cole, Claire Kukin, and Kinley Wargalet, all with 2 points each for the Blackhawks. So Beaver Dam is up 20 at the break, in complete control here, and we'll try and close it out in the second half. And, of course, we're going to continue to keep an eye on Natea Donaldson, the milestone watch, as she is now 4 points away from 1,000. And, again, if that does happen in the second half, Beaver Dam is going to call a timeout and honor her, and they'll have a photo and be a special moment for sure. Hey, a reminder that coming up this Monday night, we've got more Beaver Dam girls basketball coming your way on Daily Dodge TV. And a big one, huge non-conference showdown on Monday night. Beaver Dam girls will head up to Rosendale to take on Laconia. Battle of some heavyweights there. We'll be on the air with our pregame show around 7 o'clock Monday night. Tip time on Monday from Laconia High School at 7:15. Watch that game if you can't make it, right here on Daily Dodge TV. Now, the Beaver Dam Unified School District is passionate about transparency and communication. Their publication of the district newsletter, The Unifier, is available to the public on the first of every month. Board business meetings are streamed on the district YouTube channel, and the curriculum for each course and every grade level is conveniently warehoused for public access on the district website. If you have any questions or need support in accessing any of the many resources they have for parents and community members, visit www.bdusd.org or call 920-885-7300. Let's take a quick 3-minute break. We're back for the second half right after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
The gang's all here.
Chris,
Adam,
and Abby Klodowski, here to say Klodowski Real Estate is honored and grateful to have been voted Dodge County's best real estate firm, best realtor, and favorite realtor for 2024.
We love living and working in Dodge County, all of the wonderful people we serve, and the opportunity to give back to our community.
thank you, Dodge County. Thank you.
Klodowski Real Estate, your trusted real estate advisors.
Play garage music.
Silica can make any home a smart home. Whole home wiring, speakers, and smart control make your home an oasis that anticipates your every need. Whether you're seeking comfort, entertainment, peace of mind, inspiration, or just a moment of tranquility. Existing or new construction, Silica has the skill to make any home a smart home. Silica for your home.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
Make Moraine Park Technical College your first choice for an education tailored to your success and growth. With campuses in Beaver Dam, Fond du Lac, and West Bend, visit morainepark.edu/first choice. Second half getting underway. Fort Atkinson will inbound to start the half. And in the second half, the Blackhawks go right to left across your radio dial or your Daily Dodge TV screen. Beaver Dam going left to right. 34-14, Beaver Dam leads by 20 as the second half is underway, and Baldry kicks it out to Lila Hintz. Hintz into the lane and had it. She was being hassled by Gonzalez. Julka then nearby hit the deck. And I think Julka, she got whistled for a foul, which is what the indication was. That's her first of the game. And now one of the officials is over at the score. Okay, so they hadn't reset the fouls from the first half on the scoreboard. Yeah, got to clear them out and zero them out. Now they've done that. So first team foul of the half. Now we're set to go. And there's a pass tipped by Gukanek, but saved by Kukin. And now another pass is intercepted by Julka. She's going to go in uncontested for a layup. Underhanded shot with the right hand is good for Emma Julka. She's up to 11 points. 30 seconds gone in the second stanza. It's now 36-14. Beaver Dam on top on the one call. That's all scoreboard. This is Audrey Wargalet, and they just called an offensive foul, an illegal screen. And that one is the second personal on Lila Hintz. So the illegal screen gives the ball back to Beaver Dam. Here's Shea Marie Ashley through a double team. Pass to the left corner. Gonzalez for three. Money. Lucy Gonzalez knocking down the line drive three. That's her second triple of the game. She's up to 10 points. And it's 39-14. BD on top of Fort. A minute and 7 seconds gone here in the second half. Here's a drive. Kukin in for, no, she traveled. They're going to wave off the basket. Claire Kukin, aggressive drive on the left baseline, doesn't count. She traveled, so they wave it off. And here come the Golden Beavers trying to add to the lead. It's a 25-point lead at this juncture. Here is Ashley getting fouled on her shot attempt as she was driving towards the basket. This foul is going to go on Nickram. That is her second. Third team foul of the half, and here's Ashley at the line. And the first one is no good for Ashley. Ashley's been averaging about 6 points a game, right around 50% from the free throw line. She's the second leading rebounder on the team with just under 6 rebounds a game. Also 4 assists per contest. Second free throw is no good, and the rebound tracked down by Lila Hintz. Hintz across the timeline over to Kukin. Back the other way, Nickram. Nickram, bounce pass. Here's a jumper from near the top of the key. It is off the mark, no good for Baldry. Rebound for the Golden Beavers. There's a pass over to Ashley. Down the lane, now sends it out. Goot connect for three. Off the rim, it's no good. Gonzalez tracking down the rebound in the left corner. It's an offensive board and a reload for the Golden Beavers. 2 minutes gone, second half. They lead by 25 on the Gruber Law Office's one call, that's all scoreboard. Gonzalez, right wing side to Goot connect, round the horn. There's Ashley looking into the left block. Donaldson high off the glass. No, won't go. And the rebound was tipped to Baldry. Baldry back into the front court. Whips it left side. Audrey Wargalet over to Nickram for three. Yes, Olivia Nickram knocks down a triple. And it's 39-17. Still a commanding lead for Beaver Dam. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second half. This is Ashley, and lost the handle on it as she ran into the defense of Kukin. Kukin throws it ahead, and this is Lila Hintz. Hintz, bounce pass intended for Baldry, and it was deflected out. Somebody for Beaver Dam got a hand on it, knocked it out of bounds, and that will mean Fort Atkinson will have to inbound on the baseline to our left. sports@dailydodge.com. We haven't received any emails today, but you can send one, sports@dailydodge.com. I just got a text message from my mother. She's tuned into the broadcast today up in the Twin Cities. Hi, Mom. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thanks for checking in on me to make sure things are good. Everything's all good. We talked on the phone last night, by the way, in case anybody else is wondering. Everything's all good. Here is a drive by Kukin. Left baseline, hit the underside of the rim. And Donaldson comes away with a rebound. Donaldson ahead. In transition, right side, missed the shot a little bit short as she was falling out of bounds. Rebound for Nickram. Olivia Nickram races back the other way. Now Kukin giving it to Baldry. Kukin sets the screen. Baldry floats one up. That one's off the rim. No, she got her own rebound, kicked it right out. Here is Kukin for three. It's no good, and Donaldson the box out and the rebound. All right, just about 3.5 minutes gone here in the second half. Donaldson, hesitation move left side. And that's a blocking foul. She plowed into the defender, but that time Kukin wasn't set. It's going to be a blocking foul on Kukin, and Natea Donaldson goes to the line. Tea averages just around 19 points a game, 75% free throw shooter, and the first one is no good. And Donaldson, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists per game. She needs 4 points in this second half to hit 1,000 in her career. She scored 16 in the first half, and she needs 4 more. And now she needs 3 more as she hits that free throw. She is 3 away from 1,000. 40-17 now. Beaver Dam with the lead, and Fort Atkinson will inbound. Looks like Layla Cole's going to come back in for the Blackhawks and head coach Mark Gavigan. Mark Gavigan patrolling the Fort bench and TJ Jalka on the Beaver Dam side. And a bounce pass to Baldry. Baldry on the dribble, going far side. Ashley picks her up defensively. Now underhands it to Kukin, right side. Here's a corner three for Nickram. Got another one, Olivia Nickram. She's got 2 threes, and she's got 10 points total. 40-20, so the lead is now down to 20 for Beaver Dam. 14 minutes left in the game. This is Emma Jalka. We've got contact. Nickram claps her hands because she knows she's guilty. And she picked up her 3rd personal there. That's the 5th team foul of the half. No free throws here as Ashley will inbound in front of her own bench to Natea Donaldson. 3 for Donaldson. Ooh, that was for the 1,000, and she missed it short. Rebound pulled down there by Claire Kukin. She wanted the 1,000 on that shot. She didn't get it. Here's a drive by Nickram off the glass, missed it. And the rebound for Emma Jalka. Jalka ahead to Ashley. Ashley sidesteps the defender, puts one up and in. Right in the lane, right in front of the basket. That's her first bucket today. 42-20. Here's Cole. And Cole giving it off now for Audrey Wargalet, who hits a 3. Audrey Wargalet, her first bucket is a triple. And all 3 buckets by Fort Atkinson in the second half have been from behind the arc. 5 minutes into the second half, it's now 42-23. Donaldson drives, and she got fouled. She's going to go to the line. Natea Donaldson, who is 3 points away from the milestone, is going to shoot 2. The foul was the second on Kukin, 6th team foul. First free throw is no good for Natea. She's so close, and now the pressure's on, right? Just to finally hit it. Second one, good. Now Donaldson is 2 points away. Donaldson is at 18 points in the game. 2 more to hit the mark. 12:45 left. She got plenty of time to do it, and there's a ball tipped by Ashley right into the scorer's table. Now Fort Atkinson is going to keep possession. This will be Claire Kukin to inbound. And she gets it into Baldry in the backcourt. 43-23, BD. And a shot up for Nickram, no good from about 17 feet away. Rebound for Donaldson. Donaldson throwing it out to Jolie Dronick. Now giving it to Jalka. Back to Donaldson. She thought about a 3, didn't take it. Then she drove baseline and sent it back up to Ashley near the top of the silo. Ashley backing up near the center circle. Feeds Donaldson. Donaldson, baseline drive. Spin move. Shot is up. Missed it short. And the rebound for Baldry. Oh, it was so close. Baldry in transition. Missed it off the back rim. No, Jolie Dronick the rebound. Now Jalka starts back the other way to Ashley. Left corner 3 for Shea. It's high off the rim. No. Rebound knocked around. Who's got it? It is Kukin. Throws it ahead. Cole. Bounce pass left side. And missing the layup was Wargalet. Offensive board. A putback won't go. And now Ashley, as we got wild end-to-end action here. Ashley knocked out of her hands. She was able to tip it to Jolie Dronick and save the possession. 12.5 minutes to play in the game. Beaver Dam up 20 on the one call. That's all scoreboard. Natea Donaldson. Between the circles, behind the back dribble, spins into the lane, up and under. There it is! What a move by Donaldson. And she has now hit 1,000 career points. Congratulations to Natea Donaldson on the milestone. Timeout, Beaver Dam. Her teammates congratulating her. They're going to take a quick photo. And a special moment as Natea Donaldson gets a standing O from the Beaver Dam faithful here at Fort Atkinson High School. What a moment. And what a move that was to get the milestone basket. Natea Donaldson 1,000. In fact, they've got a sign that they handed to her, and it says 1,000 career points. And, you know, I'm smiling because it's kind of ironic because about a year or so ago, Natea Donaldson told her coach, then coach Braden Wendt, that she didn't think that her offensive skills were that good. No, folks, they're really good. And, you know, she's just a junior. But here she is now in the 1,000-point club as a junior. And for the girl who thought that maybe her offensive skills weren't that great, nope, they are really, really good. And she's gotten better and better each year. 45-23, Beaver Dam leads as we play on now. This is Kukin. Kukin, right side. With it there is Lila Hintz. Hintz lobbing. Oh, I'm not sure who that was intended for, but it was picked off. Gonzalez was there to grab it. Gonzalez in the right corner now. Sends it up top. Jalka around the horn. Brooklyn Carroll back in for three. And that one is no good as she missed it. 11:46 left to go now in this ball game. There's a steal. Jalka. Jalka off the glass scores. Baldry tried to go back and deny it, but she could not. Turnovers. Beaver Dam's forced a lot of turnovers in this game and leading to transition opportunities. There's a shot by Kukin, kind of a wild shot off the left side, no good. And Jalka has it. 11-13 and counting left in this ball game. And now a whistle and a foul. Let's see who they grab here. The foul was on Kinley Wargalet. She's the 5'6" freshman. Her older sister, Audrey, is a junior. Kinley wears number 2. Audrey wears number 3 on her jersey. And now we have this is a 1-and-1 here. That was the 7th team foul for the Blackhawks. So Gonzalez actually is going to shoot a bonus here. And the front end of the bonus is no good. And that rebound, what do we have? Donaldson was fighting for it, so was Kukin, and I think they got Natea for contact. They did. Fouls on Donaldson. That's just her first, I believe. And it's the second team foul. No, beg your pardon. It was her second personal, second team foul. All right, clock running with exactly 11 minutes to go in the game, and a drive there by Kinley Wargalet. She's fouled as she attacked the basket on the left side. Kinley Wargalet will take a trip over to the free throw line, and she's going to shoot a pair here. Kinley averaging a couple of points a game. As I mentioned, she's just a freshman. One of the several freshmen on this Fort team. Missed the first free throw, and she'll try another one. Second one is no good. Rebound, Donaldson tipped it to herself. And it's Beaver Dam basketball. And a ball out of bounds, and we're going the other way. Certainly want to thank Fort Atkinson Athletic Director Steve Mahoney and his staff. They are, every time we come here, they are just the nicest, kindest, most hospitable people. And they set us up here in the press box, and they provided Aiden and I with some refreshing ice-cold water and some candy to munch on. So thank you very much. Shot halfway down, it spun out, and the rebound was grabbed by Kinley Wargalet. Are you kidding me? I mean, that one was halfway down. It just kind of spun back out. 10:23 to go. Kukin driving down the lane. Ran into a defender. That's Ashley that was playing defense and lost it out of bounds. So that's great defense by Shea Marie Ashley. Well, the Beaver Dam Unified School District identifies a school of the month for each month of the academic year. A shout out to the students, staff, and families of this month's school community being recognized, Jefferson Elementary. All right, here's Goot Connect in the lane and fouled on her shot attempt. Clock stopped with 10:06 to go in the ball game. Goot Connect This is Abby going to the line. She's about 67% from the free throw line. Averages about 5 a game, and she connects on the first one. That's her first point of this game. And one more coming up for Abby Gutconnect. It is nothing but net. And it's 49-23. BD on top of Fort on your one call, that's all scoreboard. Earlier today in the JV game, Beaver Dam was a winner, 58-23. And did you know that the Beaver Dam JV girls basketball team is undefeated this season? If you didn't, you know now. And I found out about that the other night. I didn't realize it. But, yeah, they are undefeated. Beaver Dam JV girls have not lost a game this year, and another dominating win today as Fort Atkinson turns it over. Gutconnect, ball fake, and picked up the dribble. She was trying to get it to a teammate, and there's a pass intended for Gutconnect back down on the right block, and it was intercepted by Kukin. Fires it ahead. Nickram slipped, sliding, tried to put a shot up. She did, and got fouled on the shot attempt with 9.5 to play. Abby Gutconnect actually picked up the foul. So Olivia Nickram is at the line. And the first one is good for Nickram. She's having a nice game. Got her for 11 points. And one more. Second one for Nickram is good. 12 in the game for Olivia Nickram. 49-25. Beaver Dam in control with 9:20 and counting left in this contest. Gonzalez down the lane. High off the glass. Got it. And one. Yeah, nice move there by Lucy Gonzalez to take it right down Wisconsin Avenue. And she's got a chance for an old-fashioned three-point play. Third foul called on Hintz. 9th team foul. And it's one free throw for Gonzalez, and it's going to go. So she completes the three-point play, 52-25. As Beaver Dam now ahead by 27. Approaching the 9-minute mark and counting of the second half. Nickram, top of the bubble. Left side, pass taken by Hintz. Hintz guarded by Dassler, who's back out there. She's seen some action today. Three ball on the right side. Yes! Nickram. Olivia Nickram now is up to, let's see here, 15 points. How about that for the freshman? Gutconnect off the glass, scores, banks it home. Abby Gutconnect on the left side with a shot off the glass, 54-28. BD leads, 8:23 to go. Here's another three on the way. Rainbow three is good. Another one for Nickram. That's her fourth triple. And she's up to 18 points. Here's Gonzalez missing that shot in the lane. Nickram's got the rebound. Nickram back the other way. 54-31, and Nickram fell down. Kind of lost her footage. I don't know if she got her feet tangled with Gutconnect maybe, or no. No, she did. So Gutconnect is called for the foul. And now just getting some subs in on both sides with 8:02 to go, and Nickram will toss it in from the left baseline to Baldry. Up now for Audrey Warglet. Back to the corner. Nickram for three. Oh, and another one. Olivia Nickram having a game. 5 triples. And here's a three at the other end, and that one is no good for Chloe Loth, who had just checked in for the Golden Beavers. The 5'5 junior. Here is Cole. Right side. And Nickram gives it to Baldry. Baldry back to Nickram. She's outside the arc. Bounce pass intended for Baldry in the lane, and there was traffic in there, and we've got a foul on Beaver Dam. 21 points now for Olivia Nickram. I don't know. I don't have her career stats. I mean, obviously she's a freshman, but could this possibly be a career high or close to it? Maybe. I guess I would have to ask Coach Gavigan about that. He'd probably know a lot better than I would. But what a game. 54-34 now. 20-point Beaver Dam lead. 7:16 to go. There's a drive layup. It's in and out. No good. And the rebound for the Golden Beavers is it's thrown ahead by Julka to Ashley. Ashley then tried to go up with it in traffic, and it was blocked and taken away. Goal for three. Got it from the top of the bubble. Boy, it's raining down threes for Fort Atkinson. Timeout. Brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're located in downtown Beaver Dam, been in business for 166 years. We will take a 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN.
White Construction is cheering on our student athletes in the community, and they want you on their winning team too. They're expanding and looking for passionate individuals who want to build their future as a team. Join a company that values teamwork, excellence, and community spirit. They're now hiring for multiple positions around Wisconsin, including general labor, fieldwork, and heavy equipment operators. Visit congruix.com to apply today and step up to the plate with White Construction. Let's build something great together.
Are you ready for peace of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
We are back to live action. Beaver Dam just missed a shot, and now Fort Atkinson heading back the other way. Emma Julka just tipped a pass out of bounds. Fort's going to keep possession, though, and they'll have to inbound on the far sideline. 6:44 left in the game, and on the one call, that's all scoreboard. It is Beaver Dam 54 and Fort Atkinson 37. Beaver Dam still has a really good sizable lead here at 17, but the lead was, 25? Or no, it was 27 actually at one point. So some hot three-point shooting by Fort has closed the gap a little bit. And then they just turned it over as a pass was well wide of the intended target. Hintz was trying to get it to Baldry, and it was well wide of where Baldry was standing, and out of bounds it goes. Beaver Dam basketball with Shea Marie Ashley. Ashley underhands it out to Julka, right wing. Over to Natea Donaldson, left side. She catches the lob. Now one hands it up to Goot Connect. Goot Connect, free throw line, left side. Back to Julka. She's into the lane. And up with a shot, she scores. Just took it right down Wisconsin Avenue. Emma Julka with 15 points. 56-37. Beaver Dam by 19 with 6 minutes to go. Julka tips a pass and gets the steal. So many tip balls and forced turnovers by Beaver Dam. Donaldson, a free throw line jumper. Missed it off the rim. And that rebound pulled down by Audrey Wargalet. Here's Claire Kuchen. Back to Audrey Wargalet for three on the left side. It is off the rim, no good. Thought it might go for a second. Offensive board. Hintz back to the top of the arc. That's a long two. It's no good for Wargalet, and on the rebound they had a whistle blown, and I think we're going back the other way. It's going to be Beaver Dam basketball. Lila Hintz just picked up a foul, and that is her fourth. Beaver Dam is now in the double bonus the rest of the way. And I was going to say, yeah, there should be some free throws out of this, and there will be, because it's going to be two the rest of the way for Beaver Dam. Mike Tronson, Aiden Voigt, Jack Wilski, thanks for tuning in today on 1430 ESPN and Daily Dodge TV, as Abby Goot Connect's first free throw is good. Goot Connect makes it a 57-37 Beaver Dam lead. Again, this is a conference game. Beaver Dam coming into play today, a half a game behind first place Wanakee. As the second free throw is up, and it is good for Gutknecht. Wanakee enters the day 9-1 in conference. Beaver Dam is at 8-1. So the win today, Beaver Dam ties Wanakee both at 9-1 in conference. Now technically, Wanakee still would have the top spot because they beat Beaver Dam in head-to-head play a few weeks ago. But of course, those two teams will meet again on February 11th. Three ball, that is Nickram missing that three. She is human. She made a bunch of them here, 5 of them to be frank, in the second half, but she missed that one. 58-37. 21-point Beaver Dam lead with 5:10 and counting left. Gutknecht right corner three. That's short. And the rebound for Cole, and she throws it ahead. And here come the Blackhawks. Nickram for three. That one is off the mark. And the ball was swatted right to Claire Kuchen, who drove baseline and got fouled on her shot attempt. She's going to go to the line. Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a huge, huge game when Beaver Dam and Wanakee do battle on the 11th. That game is in Beaver Dam. First free throw's up, and it is good for Kuchen. Wanakee, Beaver Dam each with 1 loss in conference. Milton is in third place at 7-2. Oregon 6-3. Your top 4 there. Second free throw is good for Kuchen. So it's going to be a fun couple of weeks down the stretch. We'll see what happens as far as the conference race goes. But Beaver Dam is right there. And this was a game, I talked about it with head coach T.J. Jalka before the game today. Here's a drive, Gonzalez, and there was a whistle before the shot. This is a game that Beaver Dam absolutely had to have. And this is a game that if you're going to be in the mix and you want to contend for the conference championship, this is a game you cannot you cannot stumble. You can't stumble really in any game, but this was a big one. As the free throw is up and good for Gonzalez. I mean, Beaver Dam's got a very tough non-conference game against Laconia this coming Monday. And so there was the tendency as Gonzalez hits the next free throw. You know, one would tend to think that some people view this as a trap game, as a drive up and no good for Baldry, rebound Jalka. You know, because it would be tempting with the way that, what's that? Oh, he is? Okay. Ryan Gerber is in the house, I guess, I'm told. But no, this is, I mean, this, you know, could be considered a trap game because Beaver Dam, you know, would be tempted to look ahead to that huge matchup with Laconia Monday, given the way that Fort Atkinson has struggled. But you can't do that. You can't do that because that's where it comes back to bite you. But they haven't done that. To their credit, they haven't. Beaver Dam has come out here today, and again, no disrespect at all to Fort Atkinson. I mean, they're a very young team, and you know they're going through some growing pains. But you know they're young and they're going to improve. There will be better days ahead. But Beaver Dam did what they had to do today, and they're up with 4:01 to go, 60-39. But yeah, if you want to talk about conference championships, you can't stumble here, and they have not. Because big conference games are looming down the stretch with Milton and then, of course, as I mentioned, Wanakee. 3 balls good. Audrey Wargalet, her second triple. Well, a lot of threes falling down for Fort here in the second half. 60-42. Beaver Dam's lead is at 18, 3:40 to go. Here is Dronick, Jalen Dronick to Ashley, right side, down Park Avenue, and Shea Marie Ashley makes it 62-42. BD, long three, and that is Wargalet with another one. Audrey Wargalet with her third triple. That's 9 made threes in this second half for Fort Atkinson. 3 by Audrey Wargalet, 5 for Nickram, and 1 for Layla Cole. Julka, turnaround jumper on the left doorstep. No good. Kukin, the defensive rebound. 2:52 to go. And a whistle and a foul here on Julka. It's 9 threes by Fort in the second half. They did not have a made three in the first half. But they're dropping them in left and right since halftime. Foul was on Julka. We mentioned her third, team's 8th, and Kukin at the line. Claire Kukin, front end of the bonus is good. Kukin, an 81% free throw shooter, averages just under 10 a game. But she only has 5 thus far in this one, and now 6 as she hits that one. So Beaver Dam's done a pretty good job defensively on her. 6 rebounds, couple of assists per game for Claire Kukin. She's a senior, and she's playing like it. Here is Loth. Left side, missed the layup, but got fouled. Chloe Loth, 5'5" junior. Out there right now, getting a slap from one of her teammates. Brooklyn Carroll is back out there. Jalen Dronick. And also out there for Beaver Dam, we've got Kennedy Carroll, 5'7" sophomore, and Addison Lukey. Addie Lukey, a 5'6" junior. As Beaver Dam has emptied the bench and taken the starters out with 2:39 to go. First free throw's no good for Loth. With 2:39 left, 62-47 BD. And that one is good for Loth. 63-47 Golden Beavers on top of the Blackhawks. On the one call, that's all scoreboard. Drive, Baldry, and it's no good, but a foul as that one rolled off the rim. Kennedy Carroll picked up the foul. Baldry goes to the line. Averages 8 points a game, just under that. 64% from the line. She knocks that one down. One more coming up. That one is good. Baldry gets them both. And Emma Norris, 5'7" junior, is checked in for Fort Atkinson. 63-49. BD on top. 2:25 to play. And here is a drive, and that one out of bounds off of Layla Cole as Lukey was driving baseline. The ball got away. There's a little barrier back behind the baseline there, and it got over that and went back onto the JV court, which is over to that. If you're watching on video, it's to your right, the right side of your screen. Here's a 3 ball. It is no good. Offensive rebound putback won't go for Jalen Dronick, but she got fouled. Kennedy Carroll launched the shot. It wouldn't go, but Jalen Dronick cleaned up the miss, and she's going to go to the free throw line with 2:15 to go. And the first free throw is no good for Jalen Dronick, 5'8" senior, who was honored at senior night here not too long ago. Second one, no good. And a rebound pulled down there by Kinley Wargalette. Here's Norris looking for Kinley on the baseline. She had trouble corralling the lob, but she was able to save it up top again for Kukin, who drove towards the basket and got fouled on her shot. Lukey picked up the foul. And now more subs coming in here for Fort. We've got Sawyer Guth, a 5'7" freshman. Isabel Anderson, a 5'4" sophomore. And Presley Hotchkiss, a 5'1" freshman, is getting ready to check in. As the free throw up and is good. That's the first of bonus. This is Kukin shooting. Next one's on the way. That is good. Kukin got them both. And now Hotchkiss, as I mentioned, will check in. 2:01 left, and it's 63-51. Beaver Dam with the 12-point lead. They led by as many as 27 in this second half, but some hot three-point shooting by Fort closed the gap, and of course Beaver Dam pulled out the starters with such a big lead a few minutes ago. Here's a deep three, no good for Jalen Dronick. Rebound for Kinley Wargalet. Down to 1:35 left in the game. Norris, left elbow. Sends it over on the right side now for Sawyer Guth. Sawyer, back to Kinley. Kinley Wargalet, high on the right. Takes off on the dribble, into the lane. Puts on the break, spins! What a move, and a shot is up and off the rim, no good. Oh my goodness, everything but the finish there. And now a timeout, Beaver Dam, brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, located in downtown Beaver Dam. Beaver Dam is actually subbing. It's Hannah McDermott, 5'5" sophomore, coming on. And Avery Duex came in as well, 5'6" sophomore. So the reserves are getting some playing time here as Loth just could not handle a pass cleanly and lost it out of bounds into her own bench with 62 seconds remaining. So Beaver Dam is going to improve to 9-1 in the league, 14-4 overall. Duex, steal, ahead, bounce pass, corralled there by McDermott as she goes in and lays it up and in with the right hand. Hannah McDermott scores. 38 seconds left, 65-51. Oh, another turnover. Norris lost the handle. 2-on-1 the other way. Layup, that's no good for Kennedy Carroll. And then she got a rebound tipped to her, missed another shot, trying to fight for the offensive board, but instead it's Hotchkiss that comes away with it. 20 seconds left. Three at the other end for Hotchkiss, missed it well short. It's going out of bounds. And it was, who was it? It's going to be Fort Atkinson basketball. Beaver Dam player touched it, but was standing on the baseline. Was it Loth? 12 seconds left. So we close out the final few seconds as that ball is tipped out of bounds by Lukey. Fort will have to inbound with 9 seconds. And here's Norris, 6 seconds, bounce pass. Hotchkiss has it, top of the key. Down to 1 second. That'll pretty much do it. There's a shot up at the horn. Is it going to count? They're going to count that. So Sawyer Guth hits a triple, and that does count, but the game is over. Final score today on the Gruber Law Office is one call. That's all scoreboard. Beaver Dam 65 and Fort Atkinson 54. So again, Beaver Dam now 9-1 in the league, tying Wanakee at the top of the conference standings. Again, Wanakee has the tiebreaker because of the head-to-head win earlier. Fort Atkinson now at 7-12 on the year, 1-9 in the league. We're going to step aside. When we come back, you'll hear comments from TJ Julka, the head coach of Beaver Dam. We're going to get him up here for a post-game interview. We'll also give you the final scoring numbers. We're back in 4 minutes. Back for the post-game in 4 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
Are you ready to score big on home comfort? Cheer on our area athletes with McKinstry's Home Furnishings. From plush recliners to luxurious sofas, stylish bedroom sets to cozy area rugs, and all the accessories you need to make your home a winner. Whether you're outfitting your man cave or upgrading your living room with MVP style, McKinstry's has you covered. Game on with McKinstry's Home Furnishings, where winning starts at home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Cheer. Now cheer louder. Any accomplishment worth doing is worth doing with all your heart and soul. The entire team at Hometown Glass and Improvement knows that dedication, time, and respect can lead to greatness. When practicing free throws, running for a touchdown, or installing new windows and doors, it is commitment to something larger than oneself that creates a legacy. So keep cheering for your hometown team. Hometown Glass and Improvement online at hometownglass.com.
There's power in your smile. It can make or break a day, start a conversation, even double a dose of courage. Columbus Family Dental is committed to protecting your grin ear to ear. Young and old, orthodontics to cosmetics, we're here to make it that much easier to share your smile. Columbus Family Dental, now accepting every kind of smile.
Shop the Pig!
Don't get caught with an empty pantry and fridge for the playoffs. Your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville has you covered. Snacks, liquor, meat, and everything neat. Stop on over for great meals, deals, and more. For any sort of festivities at this time of the year, make your hosting a clutch performance. There's even plenty of goods for games on the road, too. What are you waiting for? Visit your Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam and Mayville today. Shop online at foxbrospigglywiggly.com.
Here at Pizza Ranch, we'd like to thank our Swedish friends for bringing the buffet to America. They called it the smorgasbord, but it was a success anyway. So we started our own buffet and loaded it up with pizza, chicken, sides, salads, and cactus bread. And you can even request any pizza you want anytime you visit. We call it Buffet Your Way, because smorgasbord your way, well, that doesn't rhyme at all. Pizza Ranch.
Check out your local Pizza Ranch in Beaver Dam, Watertown, or Waupun, or check out pizzaranch.com.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
You're watching the Daily Dodge Postgame Show.
And welcome back inside Fort Atkinson High School to our postgame show here on Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. My name is Mike Tronson. His name is TJ Julka. He's the head coach of the Golden Beavers. Coach, thanks for coming up. Congratulations on the win. And we're going to start with the news of the day. And, of course, congratulations once again to junior Natea Donaldson, who hits 1,000 career points exactly. And what a nifty move she made to get that milestone bucket.
I mean, obviously, it was on the radar. I called an isolation play for that last one. She'd missed a free throw before, and I thought, okay, well, I really wanted to get through this. And at the point of the game, we were a little bit, where we started to think about getting some subs in a little bit. And it was really nice that she got it, so that way we can kind of just get that out of the way and let her really celebrate, which is super cool. I mean, again, I have had the enviable position to coach her for a long time, also in the youth ball. And now what I've always said about her is I'm just really glad she's on my side, because she's a tough player to handle. I mean, even when everybody's trying to stop her, it doesn't really matter.
And you maybe can verify this, but she's the type of low-key personality that her teammates were almost more excited than she was, I think. It was probably more for her a feeling of relief. Okay, now it's there. I don't have to worry about this anymore. We can move on.
Yeah, I mean, because, Thursday night we go in, she's 30 points away. And, based on her average scoring, you're like, well, okay, she'll get 15 to 20 points, and she'll, because she averages 19 and change, and then it'll probably be more this game. Well, then she only scored 10. and again, we scored a lot of points that game, and she only went to 10. So then it was kind of like, as I talked to their other coaching staff, like, she might make it today, but wasn't sure. And it's just nice to be able to, like, I'm sure for her too, just to kind of be like, okay, well, this is really cool. Now on to the next game and on to the next play. So that's great. But again, yeah, you're right. She's a low-key player. She doesn't talk about herself. It's really
she lets her play do the talking.
For sure.
That's what she does.
It's really awesome to coach the best player on the team that doesn't act like they're the best player on the team. I mean, other best players anywhere in the state, it would take some cues from that, because it's really neat when she doesn't talk about how good she is ever, and that I've seen, and she just lets her play show, and lets other people talk about how great she is.
Humble, I think, is the word we're looking for. Right? I was searching for
so
that
good.
word. I think that sums it up right there. But congratulations to Natea, no doubt. The win. I mean, this is a game, we talked about it beforehand, TJ, that, with big conference games looming and Laconia on Monday, this is a game that could have been considered by many to be a trap. You didn't want to come in here and stumble. No disrespect, of course, to Fort Atkinson.
Certainly.
And you did not. You came in and you took care of business. Got to be pleased with that.
The defensive intensity was excellent throughout the game, really. They kind of make a little bit of a run on us. They shot the ball really well in the second half, but by then, we were in a position that we could afford to have someone, kind of get hot against us.
Mm-hmm.
But prior to that, I mean, in the first half, we held them. It wasn't even 20 points, right? It was
14 at half.
Yeah, 14 at the half, and we turned them over a lot. Our pressure defense was really good. We really made it hard on them. That's what we talk about. Our team, we know what our team is. Defense first, and if we play that way, we're going to be in a lot of games, and in certain games be able to build up a lead.
Yeah, they did make a run in the second half, but they just got hot.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
The Nickram girl, Olivia Nickram, 5 3-pointers, and they had 10 3-pointers they made. Sometimes you just get hot, right?
Right, and we did make a defensive adjustment. We switched Emma Jelka onto her, and I basically said, with around 8, 9, 10 minutes left, I said, don't let her touch the basketball anymore. And then that kind of stopped, But then others were making shots, so it was really crazy because honestly, scouting report wise, Emma was on 22. She's traditionally been one of their scorers, so that's what we started out with. But once she got hot, I just didn't want this thing to get where they bring it under 10, and then because you just never know, then a silly foul, someone falls down, and all of a sudden this game's really tight. And you don't want that. So where we had it, it's nice to be able to just kind of make sure we weather the storm and win the game.
Because of the way the score was, you were able to get just about everybody in the game today. I mean, you got your bench players in, some quality time. The reserves all played a key role, and that's got to be very valuable for them to get that time.
Well, it really is. So, we've talked about that obviously we're a younger team, so we're going to have a lot of returning players next year.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that positions and playing time is already spoken for, especially for next season. We want to be deeper. This pressure defense that we're playing, we could do more if once we have the players who are some of the underclassmen that are able to contribute even more, because then obviously right now some of our top line players are playing over 30 minutes a game, and that's honestly too much. We really would rather have a more 28 to 30, 27 to 29, somewhere in there. And right now we got a couple of them playing 32 minutes, and that's a lot. So once we can get to the point where we're deeper, we can even play more pressure, and really exert energy on defense where we want to.
So those girls, when they get those opportunities, they must know in the back of their head that we got to make the most of this because I'm not only playing for today, but I'm playing for down the road.
Absolutely, and obviously we look at them in practice all the time, so that they're all doing that, and they all do a really good job and hustle and all those things. But yeah, this is a different speed when you're talking about being on the floor with varsity players. So players that are playing JV, players that don't get in as much as a varsity player, this is your opportunity to go there and really push.
Well, now you move on to 48 hours.
Yeah.
Monday, the big game at Laconia. Give me your early thoughts on that. I know you've done some scouting, and
they're really good.
Okay, yes. There you go. Tell me how you really feel about them. Huh?
Two-time state champion. They're very deep, senior heavy. I mean, they got 4 seniors who start. The fifth senior that plays a lot. She's a sixth man on the team. So they shoot They pressure the ball. They do everything. They play basketball the right way. So, Coach Morgan's got them doing all the good things. Of course, when you win a couple state championships, you better be. But definitely it's going to be a tough test. A really good one for us this late in the season because, playing against a team like that will help us when we get to the playoffs. We may not see a team quite like them, but we'll see teams similar. And this is really a good thing for us. So, we get to make a short drive, which is nice too.
Yeah.
Playing in an older style gym, which is going to be neat as well. And we'll strap it up and we'll see what happens. And then again, it'll be good. And actually, like I said, tomorrow's a day off, so the girls can get their legs a little bit, hopefully. And then after that, we're back into conference play.
Well, we're going to be there Monday night. That's our next broadcast, as a matter of
All
fact.
right.
And I am chomping at the bit. I can't wait to broadcast that game and looking forward to it. But well, I mean, now you got this one. That's the important thing now.
It was.
You leave here with a good taste in your mouth and get ready for that one. So
Absolutely.
We will see you Monday, TJ.
Sounds good.
And thanks again for all you do for us coming up here with your comments. And give our best and congratulations to Natea when you talk to
I will. Thanks.
Good to see you.
All right. Good to see you, Mike.
All right.
Go Beavers.
TJ Jalka, head coach of Beaver Dam, joining us here on the post-game show. Beaver Dam a winner today, 65-54. And we're going to look at the scoring summary from this one. We'll start with victorious Beaver Dam as they go to 14-4 on the year and 9-1 in conference play. They were led today by, well, the player of the day, the player of the hour, and that's Natea Donaldson. She had 20 points, and she now has 1,000 career points exactly. So congratulations again for Natea for hitting that milestone today. 20 points and now 1,000 in her career. Emma Jalka with 15 and Lucy Gonzalez with 15. So 3 players in double figures for the Golden Beavers. It was Abby Gutknecht with 6, all coming in the second half tonight. 4 points for Shea Marie Ashley, all in the second half. It was Jalen Dronick with 2. Hannah McDermott came off the bench, hit it 2 late. And it was Chloe Loth rounding out the scoring. She had a free throw to finish with 1. On the Fort Atkinson side of the ledger, it was Olivia Nickram, 21 points for Nickram. She's a freshman. She had 5 3-point baskets and 17 points alone in the second half. 21 for the game. And I mentioned I'm not sure if that's a career high for her. She's a freshman. I'd have to ask Coach Gavigan, but that might be. Or it's maybe darn close to it. What a game. What a second half. 9 points for Audrey Wargalet. 3 triples all in the second half. 8 points for Claire Kukin in this one. 6 from the free throw line. It was Hannah Baldry with 6. Layla Cole with 5. Sawyer Guth had a triple late. She finished the game. She was the last shot of the game. She hit a 3. And then Kinley Wargalet with 2 to round out the scoring for the Blackhawks, who dropped to 7-12 on the year, 1-9 in conference play. Fort Atkinson, their next game is on Tuesday. They will play at Delavan Darien. And then Thursday night, they host Oregon. Beaver Dam, we talked about it. Their next game is Monday night, and we'll be in Rosendale to bring you that game on Monday night as the Golden Beavers take on Laconia. The Spartans will have it for you on Daily Dodge TV and also simulcasting on 1430 ESPN. Beaver Dam coverage at 7 with the tip time at around 7:15. Hope you'll join us for that. Should be a good one. We have games next week, a lot of games, basketball and hockey Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, just another full schedule. So, again, if you can't make it out to a gym or an ice rink near you, that's what we're here for. Today's game brought to you by our presenting sponsors, the Beaver Dam Unified School District, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Today's game also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Kladowski Real Estate, Slumberland, Pizza Ranch, Park Village Shopping Center, Richards Insurance, Preferred Dental Partners, Napleton 151, Fox Brothers Piggly Wiggly, Gruber Law Offices, Air Care, Jerry's BP, Silica for your home, Moraine Park Technical College, and White Construction. Natea Donaldson, 20 points today and now at 1,000 for her career. Congratulations to her as Beaver Dam gets the win today, 65-54, here at Fort Atkinson. Want to thank all of you for being with us. We really appreciate you tuning in. And, of course, a shout-out to Aiden Voigt, my producer, videographer, engineer for the Daily Dodge TV video stream, and Jack Wilski doing a fantastic job, as always, back engineering our radio simulcast. For Jack, for Aiden, my name is Mike Tronson saying so long from Fort Atkinson. Have a pleasant weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam Sports presentation.